Alright everybody, we are back live with another stream. NBA2K26, my NBA 1996 Chicago Bulls, ladies and gentlemen, franchise. And we end up starting the month of December on the record. And yeah, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Shout out to the chat. What's going on, Ann Gaming? Shout out to you, Ann. Y'all go check out Ann Gaming's channel if y'all hadn't already. Shout out to you, sis. Hope you're having a good day today. Let's get it. All right, what's going on, Ann? Yeah, I had a pretty okay day at work today. Got up out of there, got home, got on some games. Did Madden earlier, now just about to do some 2K. And after this, we're probably going to do some Halo. So be on the lookout for the Halo streams. I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking.
So the Bucks win the tip.
Shout out to you, Ann.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. They've got Pippen. Brook Lopez is out there. Tony Kukoc. And there's Harper. And it's Brown in at the 2.
Porter Jr.'s court awareness. Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Pippen, the pass to Harper. And Harper slams it in.
I've seen a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Lopez with the steal. Pippen dishes to Kukoc.
Why you hollering for the ball?
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East, Scottie Pippen.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks. An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Brown outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And good that time.
I'll tell you guys, sometimes it feels like Bruce Brown prefers to score through contact. He loves those kinds of challenges.
Outside, Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Porter. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Right side, Kukoc trains the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Porter. Here's Rollins. Fires the three. Porter, no luck.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pippen finds Lopez. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
They score on caution.
Rollins. Here's Giannis. Latrey. Collins with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
This is a Hill guy.
Some changes for Chicago. Young's checked in for Lopez. And Kerr subbed in for Brown. Pass to Kerr. Here's the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's his specialty. Curry is out there to space the floor for his teammates and knock down triple.
Now here's Turner. He has yet to score. A different look for Milwaukee. A.J. Green, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Simons in for Rollins. And here's Pippen. 1:07 left in the first. And it's sent back by Turner.
Boy, Turner's such a strong rim protector. This guy has such a big-time impact on that end.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Pippen. Here's Chicago. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary. They dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
Out to the right wing. Here's Kerr from the arc. A rebound by the Bucks. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Pippen with the steal. Kerr kicks to Young. And here's Harper.
Boom, baby! Right, Harper at the buzzer.
Big time shot.
Let's go.
There. My goodness.
We got a boom, baby, at the
Perfect
buzzer.
end of the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
Tie game in Milwaukee. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Anthony Simons out there with Gary Harris. Then it's Green. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Abaji in at the power forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Milwaukee on D. Westbrook with it. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Westbrook. Jordan's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago. Kerr against Simon. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, gritty inside. Simon's amongst the big bodies.
Now Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
And the Bucks with possession here. Trailing by 2. Outside, Simon. They kick it out to Green. And a miss there on the triple. Left side, Jordan. Westbrook against Simon. Jordan, a screen on Simon. Westbrook, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Brook Lopez is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Pippen comes in for Hill. Brownie's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. Now here's Giannis. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Simons against Harper. Lock at 6. From about 16. And the Bucks miss again.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Pippen outside. In the corner. Herter with it. No good with the triple.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Turner.
Miles Turner doesn't play bully ball often, folks, but that's a big-time bucket.
Now here's Pippen. Still scoreless. Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Brown's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Bulls. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Bucks making a change here. Porter's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Harper. He has 5. To the inside. And Pippen slams it in.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Here's Porter. down the line. It's rebounded by Herter.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Harper's shot's good.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Bucks trail by 6. And here's Giannis. Turner with a screen on Pippen. Giannis inside. Pippen on him. Here's Giannis. Giannis just too much inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside Harper to the middle. It's thrown by to Kumbo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Turner passes to Porter. It is good. Porter's got 8 points.
You know, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
32 seconds left here in the second. Harper the pass for Lopez. And they call the foul, so a chance of for one more coming up.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. Chicago shooting their first free throw tonight. That's good from Lopez.
And when he's healthy, Brook Lopez is someone you have to game plan for. This is a huge presence on the floor who uses his length, his size to great advantage.
Now here's Porter. 8 points for him. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. A 3-ball. The shot by Rollins no good. Harper with the ball. Open for 3.
Scottie Pippen at the buzzer. Ron Harper hit one up from a pass from Scottie Pippen in the first quarter. And now Ron Harper hits one pass to
and so it's the Chicago
Scottie Pippen in the second quarter.
In the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Yo, Navi, what up, bro?
Thanks for tuning in. With
Appreciate
half
stopping
the game
by,
in
man.
the books, a bit of ground to
Back
make
on
up for
2K.
the Milwaukee Bucks.
Earlier, I did a our Madden
They've done
stream.
some good things. I mean, they've also let those other
One
guys.
it sent the game all the way back in Detroit,
Yeah, lazy
sent it
people
to
don't need to play
overtime,
much
and
higher
won in
energy.
overtime, bro. In Detroit against the Lions.
And moving on, time to check out the midseason
I won the
NBA
first
Power
game on
Rankings.
Madden, some online game.
Well, I think for Milwaukee,
won the first
hard
game
to
on
tell
Madden
this team
in
has to drive
the
this
last
team to
game.
take to the next step. In
And
fact,
both
they're
on the
actually
road.
going the other direction.
I was
They
like,
have
heck
talent,
yeah, let's
man,
get in some
but
2K
They
app.
haven't been able to sustain that effort, and it feels like the guys are starting to get frustrated.
That'll do it for
Man,
our
we
show
just-
tonight.
and you
Thanks
just
for
missed
joining
2
us.
buzzer
And we'll
beaters.
send you back to Kevin Harlan for more
Ron
Hoops
Harper
action.
hitting the buzzer beater in the first quarter, and Scottie Pippen just hit a buzzer beater in the second quarter. Just woke up, I went to sleep. Oh, I heard that. Yeah, I rested a little bit after work, and I was like, I was trying to sleep, but
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books.
I was like, hey, let me get on some Madden. It's Sunday, get some football in. Had a good Madden stream. I was back on the 2K. The 2K vibes.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway
Oh,
through the
now
day.
but we're gonna do some Halo, man.
So starting the
Maybe
second
later
half,
on.
here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. They've got Harper. Kukoc is out
Planning to
there
do
with
some
Brook
Halo
Lopez.
campaign.
Then it's Pippen, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. Lopez, that falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, Navi, you got my message. I sent you on Discord.
Rollins against Brown. Here's Rollins.
Here's Giannis. Calm down, commentary. Relax.
In the long strides
Relax.
of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from
on
their
the mat.
connected cam. Porter against Harper. Brown with a screen on Porter. Inside. A rebound by the Bucks. And if you're just joining us, we play it over a minute here in the third. He gets it in there.
And that's got to frustrate the defense. Porter Jr. finding a way to score despite the aggressive coverage.
I wasn't on no Halo.
Now,
Oh, you probably saw me on
he's
the
got 5. And it's
on the. I was about to say I didn't stream Halo yet.
The B just kind of stepped
Nah,
aside.
yeah. Earlier I was on the Halo. I was just
There's
staring
a
at the menu.
reason,
They brought the
GA,
menu
the
music
lead
back,
is
by
what
the
it
way.
is right
The
now.
original
I tell you, you
music.
can't
Halo
get
music.
stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And
Like,
so
a
now
lot
a
of times,
timeout
I didn't
called
like
by
that,
Doc Rivers. Coach needs a
New
moment
Halo
to
music
talk
that
things
they
over.
came with. We're close to the court. Yep, I'm at 107 subs, I think. If it ain't dropped already.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in.
And trust me, I did think about Warzone. I thought about
The
Warzone.
crossover. It's Giannis throwing it down.
Dude, hey, Navi, look at my 2K
All
streams.
kinds of ways. You've got
Bro.
to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
So
My
Phil
last
Jackson's
night's
decided to
stream
take a
was
timeout here.
142
As
views.
now we'll give him a chance to
And
discuss some
a
potential
couple of
changes.
streams before that was 200 and something views. So yeah, man, we're keeping the Bulls 90. I guess people like the 96 Bulls. The 90s, man.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now,
But yeah,
here's
we're
Harper.
definitely gonna get into some Halo.
7 points in the game. Down low. And it's Pippen shutting it down.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job
I'll
tonight.
hit that
And
like
that's
on the way
been
in.
his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And the Bucks with possession here after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Lopez, a screen on Jackson. To the middle. Lopez, no luck. Bucks trail by 6. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Making it look
Oh, you been
simple.
streaming in the morning?
Athleticism of Giannis.
I think I
on
seen
full
you.
display.
Well, I didn't see you,
It's
but
time to
I
send
seen
it
you
over now to our
when you had
reporter,
streamed a
Ali
couple
LaForce.
in the daytime.
Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps
Shoot,
him going.
I'm the opposite
He said
now.
the most important
My
thing
night
is to
stream's
stay
doing
humble.
good.
At the end of the day, I realized that I
My
wasn't
night
supposed
stream's
to
doing
be
hella
here.
good.
I'm just
Late
happy, and
nights,
I
too.
always want to be better. And do better
Well,
for
when
my
I do
team.
2K.
And that's what gives me joy. Guys?
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report.
All right, let's lock in,
Yeah, this
boys. Let's
offense
lock in.
is
I can't.
rolling.
They got. I'm about to say they got Giannis with Scotty.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Let's
And
go,
it's
Scotty.
Pippen slamming it down.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Jackson setting the pick here for Porter. Offline from the top of the key.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
1:16 left in the third. Pippen, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Rollins.
Oh, Giannis is.
Jackson
Ah.
and Pippen. The kick out to Porter.
Good D, good D.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Porter.
Good
Three off the mark.
defense.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
36 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Pippen. Lays it up and the pretty assist. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. Rollins against Brown. Rollins the pass to Turner.
Nice pass.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. To the paint. Here's Harper. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 5 assists tonight. Kukoc with the steal. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time. But
Lopez gonna hit a buzzer beater.
So it's Scottie Pippen making highlights for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display.
Streaming the 2K again,
we'll get you back to the action after this break.
Facial.
And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Guys, we're still in this. Just cut it a little bit. All right?
Heard that.
All you got to do
it's
is keep
probably
right here. All right?
Doc Rivers not looking to get it back all at once.
Yeah, it was always good though.
Emergency for his team.
Streams were always
Yeah,
good.
you want your guys to feel comfortable enough to take their time, run the sets, but you can't afford to let this game get too far away from you.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side.
Oh, Ron Harper,
Simon's out
baby.
there with A.J. Green. And it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by Kukoc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
The Bulls leading by 12. And here is Harper. Inside. And Pippen slams it in.
This is a big-time game for
points.
Scottie
5
offensively
assists,
thus far. He's setting
2
a
rebounds for
high
Scottie.
bar for the rest of the guys on that end.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Green. Bucks passing it around. There's the 3. Kukoc with the defensive effort. Harper with the ball. To the inside. Pippen. That falls. Nice feed that time from
Probably
Harper.
not. I heard that.
17 points here for Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, I think I'm
And we've got
addicted
a
to
timeout
playing
called
my
by
team,
Doc
my
Rivers.
NBA 2K.
He knows every possession is critical now.
We're in the month of December too, so we can be able to trade for Michael Jordan, get Michael Jordan back out here. I got my halo higher, higher. Oh man, I can't. I wonder what the 2K music gonna be for 27 NBA 2K27. Oh man. Take me down. Dude over there eating popcorn. Look at him. Girl over there eating a hot dog. Other girl on her phone. Birthday next month, by the way. Hopefully. Oh yeah, it's August, yeah. Oh, September. Yeah, we in
Miles
August.
Turner, he's checked in
Heard
for
that,
the
man.
Bucks.
Birthday stream. Shoot, Navi, you gotta get it. You gotta get on camera now, man. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, camera for your birthday stream.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half
Chill
off the clock
birthday.
into it. Pass to Abaji.
Bye.
Turner against Jordan. Turner passes to Abaji. No good from outside. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Brown. Down low. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Brown. Pippen's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
Rolling.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
It's good.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep. You leave him that open. My
You just said
goodness.
we was
So
locked
Phil
in
Jackson's
defensively,
decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things
She
straightened
just
out.
said we was locked in defensively. Now she's saying we deserve that type of defense like that. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling you were gonna say, no, you wasn't putting. I know you gonna put the camera on, but man, shoot, do it for the one time. I prefer not to. Yeah, I feel that. Now.
The Bulls making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with this team.
Allie
Despite
knows.
the lead, they are still coaching this team
Hey,
hard.
listen
In the
in,
huddle, they
listen
told their
in the
guys to
Bulls.
stay alert. Do
Bulls
not give them
coach.
anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie,
Knows his
thank you.
ass. Allie
Nice
knows,
drive by
man.
Pippen there. Terrific at just finding his way to the rim.
Here's out of the Kumbo.
Don't worry nobody know out of the Kumbo.
Jackson outside. Here's Rollins. Onto the Kumbo. The response. Slamming it home.
Listen, this guy's doing his part.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
what we
yeah.
know he's
I
about, but
forgot
they
about.
have
I
got
keep
to get
forgetting
some
about that too.
productivity
It's
from
still
some other guys
summertime
on
and it's
this
still
roster.
hot.
Now here's Harper. Big time
Yeah, I seen a
jam.
couple of
He was ready to
dudes stream with
receive
their shirt off and shit.
deliver.
Playing
Late in the
Fortnite and
game, up big, they
Like,
continue to attack.
And as a result,
I'll
they
be like,
may
what
be
you
facing
trying to do
just a
with that
little bit less
camera on and
resistance
everything?
right now. They are having their way.
Giannis with it, guarded by Kukoc.
Mike
Out
is
of bounds
enough.
as the Bulls gain
Heard
possession.
that. Who is the mystery guy behind Navi?
Chicago leading by 17.
The people want to know.
Now Harper.
Mystery guy behind the
Maybe
fighting
something
games.
that never seems to go away during the season is chatter
Bruh.
about trade.
Lopez,
And
you
Kevin, what
bum.
makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades,
That's so cool.
who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
Here's Pippen. After the basket by
They
Milwaukee.
don't want to smoke. What you talking about, Willis?
Now Brown. Jackson with the
A lot of
rebound.
these dudes are going to get traded by December.
Porter.
I'm going to
He's
pick
off
off
from
my damn
three.
team.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate
don't
is
miss,
exactly that.
From deep.
Dead up, Tom.
Knocks down the three.
Love the assertiveness from Kukoc. A valuable offensive
Oh, yeah,
weapon
yeah, all right now.
for this team.
I'm just
And it's
messing with you, though,
Antetokounmpo
now.
with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 18. Knocks down the three.
Will this help them win, though? Absolutely not.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. Finishing
Right,
strong.
Harper.
This is how you want to close things out.
No question, they've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Porter buries the deep ball. Now, here's
Take it away,
Pippen.
boys. Take it away. Game one in
And
the
so
books,
Chicago
folks.
takes this one, and by a big margin.
a
And
nice
in the
stream.
win, a comfortable win in what
On the
was,
road.
I think, gee, a pretty
Against
hostile
Milwaukee
environment.
team,
It
a
really
tough
was.
Milwaukee.
You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they
got no limit in the background.
With that tonight.
Make
And
him
that's
say,
gonna do it tonight, folks, for the broadcast. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now our player of the game, Scottie Pippen.
Most people. Oh yeah, no, because of the picture. Having the anime girl picture. So you get that. You think the dudes be trying to holler and shit. All right, let's go to Brooklyn. Why these teams be trying to trade for my dudes, man? I'm not giving up none of my dudes. Pause. We got a Dennis Rodman debut. First game against his old team, the Bulls. We might trade for Dennis, get Dennis Rodman back. What's their record? What's the Man, they must be losing because they ain't even. Let's see. Hey, check the Get check the standings. I don't know that record. Yeah, let's see. All right, let's go. Oh, they're 10-10. Okay, 10-10. Yeah. I gotta create a thumbnail when want these multiple games or that like different thumbnails, like how people do in the short, they do short streams and then they do, or I should say they do vertical streams and they do like live stream. I thought about that too, but I'm not putting that all of that on my laptop. How?
Go.
Dennis Rodman.
And the tip goes to the net. And the starting group for Chicago. Harper out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Kukoc in the power forward.
Brooklyn. Just showing off. That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Pippen, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. It's Thomas on the wing, defended by Pippen, and the bucket is good.
And that's a great decision by Thomas. I mean, he decided to keep it for himself off the two-man game.
And here's Pippen. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Oh, I like a main thumbnail. Oh, I see what you're saying. I hear that.
Here's Timmon.
Now I play like sports games. So I play.
I need Thomas.
Different thumbnails.
Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Wagner. Takes the 3.
I like making thumbnails.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Harper. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pippen left side. Rebound Brooklyn.
Oh, shake it up.
Wagner, the pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
such confidence as a passer.
I think I'm underestimating
it makes it look easy.
Now Pippen to the inside, and Harper gets it to go.
How about Pippen's decision-making in screen and ropes? I mean, he can really break the defense down.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again. Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Here's Pippen following the three by Brooklyn. Out to the wing. Here's Kukoc. Nails it from three.
Kukoc, a reliable shooter off the catch. He's got a nice, sweet lefty stroke.
Inside, here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
We've got 1:55 left in the first.
Hey, Kukoc is 6'10", which makes it easy for him to flush it home, especially with that kind of defense on him. Get out of the way.
The Nets with the lead. Thomas outside. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago.
All right. I don't think it's, well, I wouldn't say clunky. It's much better than last year's college football. Let's just say that. But yeah, tell Angel, bring it on. I already got the thumbnail ready to go. Tell him I got the thumbnail ready to go. And then whenever he do come back, if he come back on some NBA 2K, I can beat him on that too. I'll beat his dang Warriors.
A minute and a half left in the first quarter.
I do have him on Discord, but I don't really. I mostly talk to him on Instagram.
To the paint. Westbrook, that's good.
You know, Westbrook able to score from anywhere. He just is so assertive and confident in what he can do out there.
They set shit. And here's Thomas from the arc. Westbrook with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
There's 48 seconds left in the first. Knocks down the long
Westbrook for three, baby.
Westbrook's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, and that's a big deal for Westbrook because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense.
Wait till we get Jordan back on the
team. For three. Chicago with a rebound. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head.
Yeah, tell him I'm ready. I'm ready when I'm waiting on him.
Unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating.
I need to get in touch with Sports Show too. Some college football.
Pass to Westbrook. Off target from three-point range. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Bulls up by one. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And if you're just joining us, It's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Kevin Huerter, and it's Young in at the 5, down low. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Wednesday, they head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against the Pistons, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
Jordan's checked in for Chicago. Chicago leading. Here's Kerr. No points yet. To the middle. Jordan with the bucket.
Boy, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
Pass to Clowney. Uses the glass on the layup.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Jordan, the screen. Down low. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Nets trail by 3. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Getting ready for Chicago. Young, he's checked in for Jordan. Pippen comes in for Hill. Brown, he's checked in for Westbrook. And it's Harper in for Huerter. And the dunk by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
To the left wing. Here's Pippen. He buries it from 3. Pippen's got 7 points.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Here's Clowney, guarded by Young. The drive by Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
No mercy shown to the rack there. Wagner with the filthy throwdown.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Wagner's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Harper. To the inside. And Young slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Brooklyn with possession here. The Bulls making their last shot. Here's Demit. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Bulls leading by 4.
Get there.
Here's Harper. Inside. Here's Pippen. He's off on the layup.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Pass to Demit. Wagner outside. Fires the 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's Harper. 1:56 left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Pippen. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Pippen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Claxton passes to Thomas from 11 feet away. Hauled in by Brown. Chicago leading by 3. Pippen left side. We've got 1:13 left to play in the second quarter. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Kukoc. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Rodman. After the basket by Chicago. For 3, Dimon. Hauled in by Brown.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot.
He just missed it. You know, one of the best aspects of Pippen's game, in my mind, creating off the dribble.
There's 37 seconds left in the second period. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Pippen with it. 11 points in the game. Shot's good by Kukoc. Kukoc has got 10.
There's something special about a big who can shoot like Kukoc. Really fun to watch.
Thomas outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pippen outside. 1 second left. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Scotty.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
That'll do it for the first half. Bulls out in front, up by 10. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Chicago Bulls.
Bench Bob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And that game against the Hawks, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And so here is Chicago. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Rodman in at the 4. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Pippen pass to Harper. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. And so Wagner will bring it up for the net. Here's Dimon. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Claxton. Thomas outside. Puts up a 3. Chicago with a rebound.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son. Boy, that's major force and ferocity by Scottie Pippen on that slam. No messing around with that one.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Nets trail by 12. Thomas outside. Here's Dimon. The 3. And the three-pointer goes. Dimon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here's Harper. Inside. Pippen. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Nets trail by 11. And Claxton throws it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Yep, that one's good.
Well, Kukoc is a big guy, but he moves with such grace, so agile, and that helps him to get his shots inside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. BA?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Dimon. And he throws it down with one hand.
Ooh,
see. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's Tim and missing. Chicago leading by 13. Pass to Kukoc. Here's the three. Another three for Chicago.
They're really confident in Kukoc out of that corner spot, and why not? I mean, it's just another thing that he does really well.
Tries to keep it alive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the Nets making a change here. Clowney's checked in. The Bulls making a switch here. .152 left in the third quarter. Here's Harper. He's got 5. Shot's good by Kukoc.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Thomas. Sinks that one from the post. Thomas has got 9.
And I'll tell you what, Thomas plays with a lot of courage. Got hit that time, no problem.
Pass to Kukoc. This one for 3. No good that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Thomas. Rebounded by Lopez.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Brown passes to Kukoc. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Here's Kerr. Off target at the rim. Nets trail by 17. And here's Thomas from the arc. Offensive rebound.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Pass to Harper. Jacks up a 3. And the Bulls get it back. Now here's Lopez. Brown passes to Harper. 5 on the clock. Kerr, no good. Thomas outside. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Ron Harper.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nets trail by 17. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got DeAndre Jordan, Russell Westbrook out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Kerr in at the 1 spot.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Hey, yo, right here.
To the wing, right side. The 3, Westbrook drains the triple. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Always competing. Westbrook clapping back with a 3 of his own.
Here's Clowney, covered by Jordan. Pass to Saraf. The 3 ball. Chicago grabs the miss. Now here's Pippen, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You know, once he finds his rhythm, gets into a groove, he just needs to stay aggressive, and that's exactly what he's doing, making himself dangerous on offense.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Saraf from behind the arc. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and That's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's in there.
Well, I don't know how many of these he's run, DeAndre Jordan, in the pick and rolls, but boy, is he good at it.
Nets trail by 21. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. He's checked in for Brooklyn. And a change for the Bulls. Brook Lopez is checked in for Jordan. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Wagner against Herder. Wagner looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
And here's Pippen. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Chicago leading by 22. Westbrook outside. Out to the right wing. Herder from long range.
Boom, baby!
And it's Chicago with a 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Saraf gets the bucket. And so here is Chicago. Pass to Westbrook. Fires from deep. Clowney pulls it in. We've got a minute 48 left in the fourth quarter. Herder against Wagner. Here's Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got his first points in this one.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Westbrook taking his time here. Over Powell. And it's Westbrook again missing. Nets trail by 21. Pass to Claxton.
Yo, Kayla, what's going on, Kayla, boo?
So he'll take 2 from
Shout
the
out
free
to you,
throw
Kayla.
line. It goes
How you
on
doing? How you
Russell
doing?
Westbrook.
Hope you're having a
And
good
last
day
season,
today.
The worst in about 2 decades for games lost
Much
to injury.
love to you, Caleb.
Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load
Y'all go
management, but
check
I
out
think it should be in
Caleb Boots,
practice
just
time.
Caleb Boots
That
channel.
way, the guys
Y'all
can
had not
play as
already
many
too as well.
games as possible for their team and the fans.
Yeah, I'm good,
Load
just chilling.
management should be, I think,
After work
managed
vibes,
in the
chilling on
practice
some
schedule.
2K.
And he knocks down the first one. Chicago making a switch here.
Well, how are you, Kayla? Hope you're all right.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
He's gonna be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting
I did not
opportunities.
want to pull up.
Westbrook can't hit. 1:02 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he slams it down. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Young with a screen on Thomas. Now Young. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wagner against Herder. Now Thomas. Just 4 to shoot. Knocks down the trifecta.
Love when Wagner looks to set his guys up. This kid's a versatile swingman.
Here's Kerr. Westbrook. Oh, he comes right back with a three of his own. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game.
Alright. I'm put Rodney at 4 rebounds. Damn. Alright. Pippen 22, 3 rebounds, 9 assists. Kukoc 18 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. And Westbrook 11. Alright.
And it's the Suns to start out. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Kukoc, Brown out there with Harper. Then there's Pippen. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Now here's Brown. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Pippen a screen on Allen. To the middle. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Brown. Pippen's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Bulls. Booker the pass to Brooks. Here's Malawach. Lopez covering. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. Kukoc grabs the miss. Now the Bulls with it. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group. Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Kukoc for 3. Drills it from outside.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Harper against Booker. The rebound by Pippen.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And Harper slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Green. The Bulls getting the bucket. Drilled from 11 feet out.
I love seeing Green capitalize from that mid-range. These shots help get him into a groove.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pippen, and Pippen slams it in.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Allen outside. Green inside the three-point line. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
He can get it down off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Harper against Booker. Down low. And Lopez throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning.
That's a lot.
Truly a role model.
Nobody talking about they want to be like Devin Booker.
Okay, Allie, thank you for the report. Now here's Booker.
Exactly.
And it's going to be out of bounds.
Nobody talking about they want to be like Devin Booker.
Time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a
2K.
timeout here. He made
God
the decision to
2K.
huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Oh, man. Crazy. Then he airballs.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the Bulls, Russell Westbrook comes in for Bruce Brown. And Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Lopez. No good with the layup. Suns trail by 4. Here's Nemhard. Pass to Iguodaro. Green is checked in for Chris Dunn. Here's Iguodaro. Dunn outside. And here's Green outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now Pippen. 6 points for him. And here's Kerr from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's his specialty. Curry is out there to space the floor for his teammates and knock down triple.
Westbrook against Green. Pass to Williams. Back to Green for the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Now here's Kerr. Open for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Bulls. They're up by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And in addition, the 3-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Kerr out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then there's Hill, and it's Young in at the 5 spot. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll take on Karl-Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
You have to appreciate Kevin Huerter's mindset on the floor. He always ready to put up a shot or help his team wherever he can.
Chicago making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Nemhard with it, defended by Kerr. Here's Iguodaro. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Jordan a screen on Green. Inside. And it's Jordan with the jam.
If you let Russ operate in the pick and roll, he will make quality decisions.
Suns trail by 8. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Westbrook. Still yet to score. Here's Kerr. The layup off target.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Good on the bucket.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Young's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Pippen comes in for Hill. Brown, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Harper in for Russell Westbrook. And Pippen gets it to go.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Now, here's Green. He has 7. Done with this screen on Brown. The putback. It's hauled in by Brown. The Bulls leading by 6. And here is Harper. To the inside. Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
This is a big-time game for Scotty offensively thus far. He's setting a high bar for the rest of the guys on that end.
Nembhard against Harper. Pass to Green. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. Green's got 10 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Harper. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 15.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Green taking his time here. And he lays it straight in.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Harper with the ball. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Just 5 on the clock. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Scottie Pippen.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kukoc comes in for Steve Kerr. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Allen outside. Here's Nembhard. Scoreless thus far.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you out of a very good shot. It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Suns trail by 7. Booker outside. Nembhard sets the pick for Booker. Launches it. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Nets in Brooklyn. And Pippen gets it to go.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Brooks outside. And the Suns miss again. The Bulls leading by 9. Now Harper. Lopez, a screen on Allen. Harper the pass to Lopez. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got assist number 7 for him tonight. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nembhard the pass to Booker. And the shot is good.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Open for 3. The shot, no good. With 1 on the clock, that one drops for him. Nembhard's got his first 2 points of the night.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And so we conclude the first half. Bulls lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Chicago Bulls.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
It's so cool in here.
And what better time than now to get caught up on the Rookie of the Year race?
We're around the halfway point, and these guys aren't slowing down a bit. We'll see who turns on the Jets and pulls away in the race.
Which rookies hit that wall along the way? Damn.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What can you say? Scottie Pippen, an impressive effort here today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The Bulls leading by 7. Brooks is out there with Malowacz. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Allen in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Malowacz. Here is Brooks. They kick it out to Green. Fires for 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
So dangerous. Green gets his points in a multitude of ways. The 3 ball being one of them.
Right side, Pippen. Good on the 3-point shot. Pippen's got 22.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Booker. Outside, Green from downtown. And Lopez pulls it down.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
On the wing, Kukoc. Off target from 3-point range. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 9 points. Brown drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now, here's Green. 15 points in the game. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
On the wing, Kukoc. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Brooks. And the dunk by Brooks.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. It's Pippen with the drive, and there it is for him. Pippen's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, the game is going global. Players Association president and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Guys, back to you.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Malawach. On the wing, Brooks. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bucket! Devin for 3.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And here is Harper. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best. An extremely lethal dunker.
Suns trail by 13. There's the pick. Booker with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harper the pass to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Sets and slips with the best. I mean, DJ mastered pick and roll action back in his days with the Clippers playing with CP3.
Pass to Booker. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes it inside, and it's good. 2 points. Nemard's got his second basket of the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Kerr for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's Kerr's bread and butter. Love shooting from downtown.
Kerr's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Pass to Williams. We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Outside Harper. Jordan sets the pick for Harper. And here's Kerr from the arc. Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Bulls 5 right now. Young is out there with Pippen. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Kerr, and it's Herter in at the 3, the small forward. Chicago leading by 19. Westbrook with it. Inside, Pippen. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. That's 28 points here for Scottie Pippen. Here's Iguodala. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Overall, they've done a good job of taking care of the ball and limiting mistakes.
Booker, he's checked in for Dunn. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bulls. Stolen by Pippen. And now, here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker.
Taking it right to them. Westbrook holds nothing back inside.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Suns trail by 19. Back to Nembhard. Lets it go with the 3. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Kerr. Iguodala grabs the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. Pass to Booker. And it's done in the corner. Off target from outside. The Bulls leading by 19. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Dunn. It's Pippen on the wing. To the inside. And stolen by Booker. Here's Green. Finished off the break.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Shoots. Kukoc gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Love the assertiveness from Kukoc, a valuable offensive weapon for this team.
Back to Booker. Out to Brooks. Takes a 3. The 3 goes down.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten him so far.
It's Brown on the wing. Headed by Green. The shot is off. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Booker brings the fans to their feet.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
Chicago leading by 14. Pippen outside. Driving the lane. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. with the three. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now here's Pippen. Pippen, a screen on Allen. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Booker. Allen against Pippen. Here's Brooks. And he does not hit. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
The shot is good.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Mark it, time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
Now here's Green. And the first one drops. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Westbrook. 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And again, Chicago turns it over.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
.24 seconds left in the game. There's the pick. Nemhard with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Oh, it's good! And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Scottie Pippen.
And Chicago starts out with the ball here. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Harper out there with Johnson. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Kukoc in at the 4 spot. And slam dunk by Jordan.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Towns. Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there. Looking like a guard.
Here's Pippen. Jordan with a screen on Anunoby. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And here's New York now. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
Few teams in the history of this league have ever put together a streak like this. And you know what I think? It's going to continue beyond tonight.
Now here's Anunoby. Towns down low. Jordan's there. Towns, that's good.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Out left to the wing. From deep, Harper hits the trifecta. Now Brunson. To the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Here's Harper. Down low. Here's Pippen. Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kukoc. Here's Pippen. Another 3 for Chicago.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Outside Hart. And here's Bridges. Back to Hart. Outside Brunson. Nifty move. And the layup is good.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly. Just dropping his shot in.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Harper passes to Jordan. Misses the layup.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Pass to Brunson. Buries it down low. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
A minute 29 left in the first quarter of the game. Shots good by Kukoc.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So New York ends up going with a whole new group and a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Knicks. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Now here's Yabusele. Pass to Kolek. Tries the 9-footer, and that one hits the back iron. Chicago leading. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Kerr fires in the triple.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
Here's Kolek driving inside. To the inside. Pass to McBride. There's the 3. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Westbrook. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
23 seconds left in the first. Here's Yabusele. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Kerr. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Jordan's got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Chicago ahead, up 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And clearly they have been using the three-point line to their advantage, looking for that shot early and often.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Miles McBride, and it's Kolek in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Kolek. No made baskets yet. Knocks it down from distance. And it's all knotted up.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
To the right side. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Towns with a rebound. And New York has possession. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back to you guys.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Now here's Westbrook. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Now here's Dosunmu. Not a lot of room. Over to the left wing. Kolek. And that misses. That would have put him up.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Pass to Lopez. Cuts off the pass. McBride with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. New York again can't hit. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pippen, pass to Lopez. The kick out to Johnson. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
What a beautiful look. Attacking the defense and then kicking it outside.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Kolek. Then for Chicago, Jordan comes in for Lopez. And it's Young in for Westbrook. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's McBride. Connects from downtown. McBride's got 6 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Harper. Brunson defending. Got it. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Hey guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by New York on the other end. Pippen, pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson passes to Towns. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Tries the spin move. Here's Brunson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
These are his first free throws of the game.
The key to their victory last time out was his success at the stripe.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hart's checked in for Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Yabusele. And it's Bridges in for McBride. Harper passes to Jordan. And a missed layup. To the paint. Here's Hart. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. The drive by Pippen, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Now here's Pippen. He has 7. To the middle. It's tipped. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Chicago passing it around. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. And it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And so it's Chicago closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Chicago Bulls.
Putting this through the box score, the Shaq supercomputer, the passing has been A-okay.
Well, I don't have a super Shaq computer, whatever that is. But the eye test is very easy. They're sharing it, and they've checked their egos at the door.
Same thing I came up with.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
When you have two players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Johnson. He's out there with Harper. And it's Kukoc in at the power forward position. Here's Kukoc. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Inside. Here's Pippen. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Hart. To the left side wing. Jordan against Towns. Oh, Towns with the power.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get posted.
Here's Harper. To the inside. Pippen. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Brunson passes to Towns. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. New York shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. for three. Bridges. New York again can't hit. Bulls leading by 6. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Kukoc. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance. Kukoc has got 5.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Now here's Pippen. 12 points for him. Kukoc, no good. Hart, the open shot. The quick look, no good that time.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Johnson with it. 5 points in the game. Down low. Here's Pippen. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. Knicks trail by 7. Right side Hart. From deep. No good on the shot.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Guys, back to you.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Brunson. Chicago making their last shot. Towns outside. Pulls up. New York, no good that time either. Bulls leading by 9. Pippen outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. The three. Harper pulls it in.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And the ball out of play, the Knicks will have it. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Knicks trail by 11. Sumu outside, pass to Yabusele. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Saturday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards. That free throw good from Yabusele. Kolik's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Both free throws good from Yabusele. Chicago leading by 9. Pass to Johnson. Shoots. The rebound by Diawara.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Here's Dosunmu. Lays it up and banks it in.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
43 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Shot's good by Kukoc. Kukoc has got 7 points.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's Kolik. Shoots over Harper. Pass to Yabusele. Launches it. The rebound by Kukoc. Kukoc has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Harper. Here's Kerr. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's a 12-point Bulls lead. Dosunmu outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Dosunmu's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Kukoc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Ayo Dosunmu. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Kolek in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Knicks trail by 11. Dosunmu on the wing. Herder defending. Fires the 3. Westbrook with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the middle. Here's Pippen. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Kolek. Towns in his comfort zone.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Westbrook right side. 3-pointer. No luck on that one. And here's New York now. They trail by 11. A nice shot by McBride.
Yeah, he can't find that player if his eyes aren't up. Really nice play.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. To the paint. Here's Pippen, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Kolek, pass to Towns. Here's Diawara, defended by Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dosunmu for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now here's Westbrook. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
I'll tell you, excellent vision from Westbrook. He's no stranger to pick and roll execution.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid, what they tend to do. It turns out motivation, what they said to you. Hate mail all day, it's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't get like this, it's gonna take patience. Work constant, check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year, it might take 10. The realest always comes to surface, do you know your purpose? Yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid, what they tend to do.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
Bulls leading by 11. Up top, Pippen. Anunoby covering. Now Pippen. 5 to shoot. The 10-footer. Takes the shot. Hart with a rebound. New York, they're working against the clock now. Ooh, he leaves no question.
And you have to be in awe of Bridges' athleticism. Gifted at leaking out and executing.
Bridges has gone 2 for 3 from the field. Now Johnson. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Brunson can't hit it.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
three ball is down.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Now here's Pippen. Here's Johnson. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're on top by 12. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. For three. The three is in.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges can't get the three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pippen with it. Hart's there. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Towns outside. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Brunson. Jacks up a three. That misses. And here's Pippen. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.